Like with most professions, there are certain stereotypes about what a career in accountancy involves, and what type of people accountants are. Like other stereotypes, these are, for the most part, myths and completely misleading. If you are considering an accountancy career, but feel concerned about rumors you have heard, keep watching to see us bust some of the most common accounting myths. Welcome back to another episode of Facultive Station. Get involved and join the community by subscribing to the channel so you never miss any of our latest uploads. In this episode, we're going to be taking a look at busting common accounting myths. Let's get into it. Number 1. You need to be a mathematical genius. Being an accountant is much more about problem solving than doing complicated math. The job only really involves basic math, and even then, that is becoming less necessary with automated processes. Being able to tolerate math is an advantage, but the role is more about analyzing and investigating. Accountants need to know about rules, regulations, and financial law more than mathematics. Number 2. Accountants are introverted and dull. This is a common myth, but one with no evidence behind it. Accountants, like anyone else, have families, hobbies, and social lives. Many successful people begin in accounting and move into an array of other careers because of the grounding in analysis, problem solving, and communication accounting training gives you. If this failed to persuade you, get your ticket to the PwC pantomime for next year to see for yourself that accountants are not dull. Number 3. Your daily lives will be sitting at desks and crunching numbers. The role of the accountant is greatly varied, but it is also changing. With technological advancements, accountants are doing less bookkeeping and more advising. On any given day, they may attend client meetings, produce financial reports, work on projects, or partake in discussions to improve the overall business. In short, accountants do not just sit and stare at Excel all day. Number 4. Accounting does not contribute to the public good. Many accountants, for example those in the forensic accounting field, use their skills to prevent financial crime and regulate the financial industry. For instance, right now, the forensic accountants for the Financial Reporting Council, FRC, will be preparing to launch an investigation into the 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐤 case. Number 5. The job is boring. Hopefully by now, evidence demonstrates that accounting is not a dull industry to get into. But if you need more convincing, consider the following. Taxation laws are constantly changing, and so accountants are kept on their feet and need to be able to think outside the box and interpret laws as a large part of their roles. Also, accounting can actually be glamorous, depending on how you get involved in it. You could help with high-profile investigations, be a celebrity's financial advisor, play a large part in a company's cybersecurity, or travel the world to help global companies to comply with international laws. Number 6. Accounting is a man's career. This is definitely a myth. While there is still a way to close the gender gap in partner and board positions, many women still have significant roles in accounting. Key women in the accounting industry, such as Sasha Romanovich and Sarah Churchman, made the Accountancy Age Financial Power List this year, and many more will be featured on the upcoming Women in Finance list in March. Number 7. Accountants know how to do taxes. While this is the case for many accountants, tax is not the only area of accounting you could work in, and therefore not all accountants know about tax compliance. So if the idea of tax puts you off working in the industry, there are many other options. Accountants can also work in financial accounting, auditing, forensics, budgeting, cost accounting, and government accounting. Number 8. Accountants will soon be replaced by robots. With the continuous rise of technology, there is a lot of discussion about jobs going extinct. Certain accounting processes are becoming automated, but this simply means that an accounting role is shifting, not disappearing. So accounting continues to be a smart choice for graduates. Demand is not changing anytime soon. Number 9. Small businesses don't need accountants. Some small business owners think there's little value in having an accountant. Their business finances are straightforward, or the business is in its early days, so they prefer to save money by doing their own books. But when you do your own accounts, you could be missing out on ways to improve your business and save money. This is more important than ever right now, which is why accountants have been helping clients, big and small, manage financial uncertainty, navigate and apply for government support, and closely monitor the health of their business. Especially in uncertain times, a good accountant is worth their weight in gold. And that's true whether you're a sole trader or a large organization. Number 10. Accounting is only important at tax time. Tax time might be the most crucial few weeks for bookkeepers, but it is certainly not the only important time. Actually, it's necessary that you keep track of your books at all times of the year. If you stay on top of your finances throughout the year, not only will filing be much easier, but you'll be able to take advantage of growth opportunities while mitigating risks from any source. Staying current on the books is one of the best ways to ensure continuity. Number 11. Accounting software is simple, so there's no need for a deep understanding. It's certainly true that financial programs are easy to use, but you should definitely have a working knowledge of how your company operates financially. Accountants can give you all of the advice mentioned in Myth 3 and suggest lucrative paths, but none of it matters if you can't make the ultimate and correct decisions. And you can't make the best choices possible without at least a rudimentary understanding of how the accounting within your company works. To remedy this, take time to understand your accounting program, whether that means taking a class or simply reading the manual when installing the software. Number 12. You need an accounting degree. Accounting is a diverse profession, and firms are always looking for ways of recruiting the best talent, regardless of candidates' education and background. Many firms have special apprenticeships designed to attract school leavers, and some have removed academic qualifications from their entry criteria to create more opportunities for bright students and broaden access. In a similar vein, Deloitte recently changed its selection process to stop recruiters from knowing where candidates went to university in an attempt to remove any potential bias. Number 13. Opportunities for advancement are rare. While many people correctly assume that accounting jobs pay well, they also believe that professionals stick to a single position without ever moving up the career ladder. While it's possible to do exactly that and still see significant income boosts, there are also plenty of leadership opportunities. This is especially true among accountants working for large corporations. Those employed by investment firms, for example, often rise through the ranks to take on highly paid supervisory roles. Number 14. Accountants don't need to be creative. Accountants have an undeserved reputation for being boring and not very creative. Nothing could be further from the truth. While creative bookkeeping may not be ethical, being creative is beneficial for things like finding tax deductions and structuring a client's financial portfolio. If you decide to form your own accounting business, you'll need to be creative in your marketing, in your social media interactions, and in how you build your business's brand. For any accountant, it takes creativity to envision what their clients' accounting needs are likely to be in 5 years, 10 years, and beyond. Number 15. Accountants work long hours. Not all accountants work long hours. In fact, most work regular office hours. Those who do work long hours are generally those establishing their own businesses and, like most new business owners, are investing a large amount of their time and energy into the venture. One of the great things about a career in accounting is the many shapes your career can take. You can make good money while working part-time and raising a family, and then transition to a full-time position once your kids are in school. Accountants might travel regularly as auditors, or work 9 to 5 in an office setting. They might work for a large firm or for a small family-run business. With that, we've reached the end of today's episode all about busting common accounting myths. Do you guys know of any other common accounting myths and stereotypes not mentioned in this video? Get involved and let us know in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed this video, remember to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If you want to know even more about accounting and even get involved with our very own Facultive Station course, click the link in the video description to find out more. As always, thanks for stopping by and watching. See you again soon in the next one.